Hey there, LEGO fans, and welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we are going to be doing a review on the new Robot World roller coaster. This is set number 60421, contains 986 pieces, and will retail for $100 US. Now, this thing had a release date of June 1st. However, for us here in North America, we have to wait quite a bit longer because it does not release until August 1st. Yeah, I don't know why there's this 2-month gap between the release date in Europe versus us here in North America, but for some reason, we gotta wait quite a bit longer for this guy. Now, looking at this thing, I will say right off the bat, it looks awesome. It is a great looking set. I love the color scheme. It looks big. And for $100, I think there's some great value here that I'll talk about here in a little bit. But first, let's take a look at the instructions. There's 2 instruction booklets, and I don't know why, because this little guy right here, book 1, is only this robot right here. That is it. And the rest of it is the entire build. And I know LEGO probably does this so more than one person can build at the same time. I totally get that, but it just didn't seem worth it. It was very, very imbalanced between what you're building in book 1 versus this very thick book 2. There are 8 minifigures with this set, and I gotta say, for a $100 LEGO set, that is a lot of minifigures. So that is fantastic value in my opinion. And the minifigures look fantastic. And 6 of the 8 minifigures have reversible faces, and I love these reversible faces more than just the average reversible face because they emote so well with being on a roller coaster where they're ready to, lose their lunch. And this little kid here looks like he's really upset because he lost a video game and didn't win that big trophy. So you can have a lot of fun with these reversible faces, so I always appreciate that. One particular minifigure caught my eye, and it's the robot here in this gray hoodie. This is a very interesting minifigure, and I'm actually really happy to have it in my collection. It's got a happy face and a sad face, and he's got a very important job because he's right here at the very top of this set, and there's this DJ station right here, and he is just rocking and a-rolling, and yes, these record elements do turn around, like he's like doing the whoopa whoopa whoopa. Is that what they do, right? And he's got these speakers right here, like he's just doing a live DJ show, and I gotta say that looks pretty darn cool. So this looks like it's a very happening place with a live robot DJ. Now, it's called Robot World, and yes, we have a robot DJ, which is pretty neat, but we also have this massive robot, or mech, I should say, right here. And this is interesting to me because it's not like any mech I've seen. It's like this just a custom mock that the designer just kind of threw in here, like, hey, we need to put something out here to kind of make it look like this is a robot world, right? And it's cool. You can actually remove it here from this colorful circle, and you can even put a minifigure inside. And I don't know if that's just like a separate ride or attraction that people can get in and control this mech. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? I would be all for that. That would be a lot of fun to control this massive mech that's 3 stories tall. But as far as the roller coaster, this is, I think, the 3rd kind of compact roller coaster. We had the pirate roller coaster, we had the space roller coaster, and now we have the robot roller coaster. And I do like the color, this green. It looks pretty cool. This kind of a lime green. But what's interesting about this is that there's a lot of track used to get around this robot here. And it's almost like it's a ride where you're going slowly and kind of taking in kind of the robotics, the animatronics all around you, and the singing ducks and whatever is going on. And then suddenly it gets dark and scary, and all of a sudden you go flying down. Ah! Right? And that's a pretty smooth ride, It's over pretty quick, just like most LEGO roller coasters are, but this is pretty smooth. There's 3 carts. There's always 3 carts. I did test this thing with just 1, and check it out. It works really well. So yeah, if you want to just do 1, you can definitely do that. But check this out as I break it. What's interesting to me is the platform right here. When it goes down, it's supposed to stop right here. Bam! See, that's like an abrupt stop. It almost seems like it should stop kind of further up here, where it has a little bit of time to kind of slow down and hit the brakes. So I don't know if you automate this, which would be really challenging, I think. I don't know how you would automate this. I mean, maybe some chain under here. Definitely some chain right here. I don't know. It'd be kind of tough because this is all flat out here, and then this is all, leveled stuff. But man, that's fun though. I love that. That is pretty darn smooth. And what's really cool about this, I'm gonna go a little weird on you guys here, but watch this. It's kind of fun. I was like, hey, cool. Look at it go. Woo! All right, sorry, I'm having a little bit too much fun. Let me get back to my serious review here, you guys. But yeah, the platform's nice. There's a lot of space right here when you load up, and there's a kiosk there. And yes, there is this kind of dashboard that you can see your picture after you've been on the ride, because there are 2 cameras on this, not 1, which is amazing given the size of this thing, because it is quite small. But if you want to remember your awesome experience on the robot roller coaster, you can definitely grab a picture of yourself afterward there. But that is the roller coaster. But honestly, guys, I feel like this is more of an arcade than a roller coaster, because on the other side of this wall, we do have, of course, the arcade. And this is actually a pretty good size layout here as far as arcades go, with Lego anyway. And there's a lot of different games you can play. So there is this dance machine here at the corner. I think it's called the dance machine, where they get on this platform and, you know, push the tiles. However, I will say, I think there's a safety issue here, because if someone's dancing on that and they lose their balance or slip and they fall backwards and a train is coming down, whew, that could be a really nasty accident, you guys. So just be very, very careful. Maybe there should have been a guard railing there, I don't know. But there's also this setup here where we have a potential tournament between 2 people. There's these 2 setups with these game stations. That looks pretty fun. There's also 2 arcade games over here where you sit down, like a driving game. It looks like it's called Chase, but it looks like Tron, if you ask me. And then we also have kind of a Space Invaders looking game here with that lime green, which is pretty cool looking. And then we also have another kiosk here where our worker can give you some slushies. There's a slushie machine there with a blue and red flavor. And what's really cool about this is that there is a window here. So yes, our worker can turn around and sell slushies on the outside there as well. So smart. So yeah, that's a quick look at it. I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff about it. I mean, there are some stickers, some pretty good sized stickers that go on those larger panels, but I really like the look of those panels. They really make it look like it is alive and fun and just a happening place where an audience can actually see what's going on with people playing video games if they want to watch, because that's a thing now where we actually watch people play video games for hours, like on Twitch. It's so weird, but that's what the world has come to. So that's definitely included in this set. Oh, there's also a drone that can fly around and look at you and follow you around, maybe. Don't crash. I don't know who's supposed to be controlling it. I didn't see a controller for this, and I don't think it's this big white one right here. But anyway, maybe it's controlled by the robot there as well. But yeah, that's a quick look at this thing. I want to say, guys, for $100, this is great value, not just because of the minifigures. I think that's fantastic. But for all that you get here included, this is a big set for $100. And it's almost at that 1,000 piece count. But there's a lot of fun stuff in here, a lot of unique pieces and unique minifigures that I think this thing is going to be a good value for you to pick up at $100. And if you find it at a discount, well, hey, that's even better. Now, unfortunately, you guys, this is the part of the video where I'd love to take it downstairs and place it in my amusement park. However, I just remodeled that whole thing. And I know there's no place to put this thing without seriously reorganizing stuff. So I want to put it in my city. It will go in there. I just don't know how or where. So I'll have to do a follow-up video on that. So you're just going to have to deal with this review with me for now. Sorry about that. No epic ending on this thing. But I do want to know what you guys think about this thing. So let me know in the comment section below what you think and about this long wait if you're in North America. Hopefully there's a way to pick this thing up a little bit earlier if you can find a seller that has it. That is definitely a possibility, like on Bricklink, I'm guessing. And a big thank you to the LEGO Group for providing this early copy for review. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.